Welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show on our journey to 250,000 subscribers. By the way, we're already more than 183, so we're almost there. So today I want to talk to you about an interaction that took place on Fox News about Tim Walz. First I want to show you a clip of Jesse Watters. Yeah, big tough guy Jesse Watters saying that Tim Walz is not a real man. Play the clip.
You mean like how she goes into 7-Eleven and clears the place out and then tries to find Doritos? Listen, no one thinks he's a man. Everybody knows real men don't put tampons in little boys' locker rooms,
There was
Jessica.
not one tampon in
Everybody knows that.
Not
real
one.
men don't think Tim Walz is a real guy, okay?
And real men don't wax their eyebrows. And real men aren't keyboard warriors or texting tough guys or sit there, right, with their manicured fingernails. Real guys, real guys. What are you trying to do there, Jesse? You're trying to bait Tim Walz into a fight? The guy happens to be twice your age, give or take. But my belief is he would beat the shit out of you on any given Tuesday and twice on Sunday. Tough guy. I've never in my life seen a group like what's going on there at Fox. You're sitting next to a guest on the show, or I should say a co-host, and you refuse to allow them to respond to anything because Tim Walz never said the lie that you are trying to perpetuate, that you're trying to make into a truth. It's what I keep calling sane washing. Sane washing. You are taking something stupid that definitively came out of your side's mouth and you're trying to attach something to it within which to effectuate a goal. It's just not going to work. All right. Now, I want to go and I want to show you a discussion that they have on the polls. Yeah, the polls. You know how I feel about those. Play the clip.
And now the child tax credit.
Wait, what?
Now that
the child tax credit?
Yeah. President Trump started it, and then she upped it. She upped it, and the camo hats, and the tax on tips, and now crypto.
So, A, that's not true.
Okay.
B, child poverty was cut in half when the Biden-Harris administration implemented the child tax credit, and the Republicans got rid of it. If Tim Walz is as terrible and embarrassing as you guys think he is, why does he have a +7 favorability and J.D. Vance and Trump both have a -13? And Kamala's at +3. What's going on? What's going on with this loser with the clean air filter, right, that people seem to like?
Capital L.
Yeah, they do seem to like him because he's real. He's not a couch fucker. He's not a lunatic who gets up on rallies and starts talking about beating people or using the military to go up against and to start arresting his critics or his enemies. He's not the kind of guy that's going to sit there and say, yeah, you know what we need to do? Here's what we need to do. We need to rewrite the Constitution of the United States. We need to go ahead and we need to destroy the tripartite system of government. We need to go ahead and ensure that I, Donald J. Trump, as president of the United States, should have total and unlimited power, that I should be able to do whatever I want within which to, in quotes, unquotes, effectuate a positive presidency because so much of what I'm trying to do is constantly attacked by the other side. There comes a point in time when enough has to become enough. And good for her for sticking up and for telling the truth. What is the truth? The truth is favorability ratings of all four, and that means Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, Donald Trump, and Shady Vance. As of the four of them, Tim Walz has the highest favorability. The highest favorability. By the way, you know who has the lowest favorability? Hard to believe. Hard to believe. Lowest favorability is actually Shady Vance. Then followed by, of course, Donald J. Trump. And of course, at number 2, second place, is Kamala Harris. But Tim Walz has the highest favorability of all four. And yet, they think that he's going to be some sort of an easy target, that they're just going to be able to use him and to behave in this sort of way and expect that this is going to change the outcome of the election? The answer is, you know that it's not. By the way, which side has 34 criminal convictions? Come on. You all know the answer to this one. Which one has been charged with sexual assault? As the judge decided, rape. Which one has been accused of business fraud? Come on. We all know the answers to this. And we can go on and on and on. Which one did absolutely nothing for over an hour and a half, for exactly 96 minutes during an insurrection, during an attack on our capital that caused harm, death, destruction? Which one? Which one of the four? Which group out of the two then has turned around and said that they're willing to pardon the insurrectionists because they're not insurrectionists, they're hostages? I mean, we can go on and on and on and play this game ad infinitum. Which one turned around and says legitimately that he wants to execute a former Joint Chief of Staff, Mark Milley? Which one says that he wants to do the same thing to people like Nancy Pelosi or Liz Cheney or the president of MSNBC? Which one turns around and says, I mean, it's one thing after another after another. Which one goes ahead and makes up lies, including lies that if he was the president of the United States, there would be absolutely no war? He would turn around and he would tell Russia very strongly, I'm not okay with this. And therefore Putin, Vladimir fucking Putin, would turn around and say, oh, well, sorry, Donald, we wouldn't want to aggravate you. We wouldn't want to upset you. Oh, yeah, you're going to impose tariffs on us? Oh, no. What are we going to do? How are we going to live? Considering pretty much 100% of all the goods that are sold in Russia are coming from, no, not the United States, Donald, from China. China. You understand how stupid that you sound? You understand this is why people are walking out? That's another one. Of the two groups, which rallies are getting lower and lower turnout with more and more people exiting early? All right, the answer again, it's you, Donald, and it's you, Shady Vance. And why? Why? Because everything that you're trying to do is backfiring. It doesn't work. Maybe if you started talking some sum and substance, some real policy, maybe then people would be interested in what you say instead of spending an hour and a half plus listening to your whining, griping bullshit stories about, about how bad America is. Listen, you know what's bad? You know what's bad? Your vice presidential nominee fucking a couch. That's bad, right? That's bad. The attacks that you have continuously on the black and brown community, now on the Jewish community, on the Muslim community, on the Mexican community, on every community, except for, of course, the white supremacists. Yeah, the LGBTQ plus community, transgender. Yeah, it's wonderful. The females, women, reproductive decision-making rights. You guys are just killing it. So keep doing what you're doing. In that way, I can end this episode, as I will all the episodes, by saying make sure that you're registered to vote. These two, Von Schitzenpants and Shady Vance, have no place in Washington, D.C. They have no business being in the White House. That I can assure you. And make sure you vote up and down the Democratic line come November 5th, and make sure that you vote Harris Walz in 2024. Hey, everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. I mean, we're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.